guys, welcome to today's video. Welcome on into my beauty stash and welcome sister to today's video. Today we are doing our final installment of the Oden'S Alva seasonal series. The palette we're going to end with is none other than the least, okay sister, you can get down, than the spring palette. Let's see if you can get a closer view. The light, man, I have one light on and it's on low and yet it still seems like it washes it out. There you go, you get a little bit better of the color. This is a light blue matte, by the way, but this is the 16 pan palette that we're working with, full of beautiful matte and shimmer shadows. I'm going to be creating 3 looks that I'm going to be setting to music, meaning I'm not going to be talking during the looks, but I will come on after each look and just explain to you what products I'm wearing and my initial thoughts of each product, of each look. So far, all 3 palettes have performed really well, and at the end of today's video, I will rank them. And the quality has been consistent through all the palettes, so I'm probably just going to be ranking them on color preference alone. But they all have beautiful artwork. This one is the Spring Alva palette. Everything is well thought out. There's also 10 or 12 different lippies. I'm wearing one of the Shine lippies. The shade I have on is Dusty Burgundy. Hopefully it goes with the palette. And that's it, guys. When you're watching this video, I am already off on vacation, so hence the urgency of me trying to pre-film all of these before I leave. So I hope I leave you guys with some good content so you can make some good buying decisions. This palette, along with the rest of the Alva seasonal collection, is going to drop on July 1st at 7 a.m. CST. Do not forget to use my affiliate code Steff to save you 10% off of your order. Let's get started with the spring palette. Alright guys, so here is the completed look number 1. I like the way the look turned out. Something simple, kind of a little softer, a little wing out here. I used 3 different eyeliners. My CoverGirl black liquid eyeliner on the top lash line, and then I used one of the new e.l.f. light blue eyeliners right here on the lower waterline. And then on the outer half, I used this one, purple one from Makeup Revolution. I love the contrast. I just love how light and airy this one is, exactly like spring. Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. Alright guys, so here's the completed look number 2, a pink Barbie moment with a little bit of blue shimmer splash in there. I don't know if I told you the mascara I'm using, it's the latest one from Dior. For the lower waterline, I went in with an LA Girl Neon Shockwave lip liner. This one is in the shade Pop. I think it's the perfect color. And of course the same CoverGirl black liquid liner for the top lash line. I love both these looks. You have something a little more simple, a little lighter, and then a bright, fun pop of color. I am going to remove this look, and then I'll be right back, and we'll start creating look number 3 with the spring palette. Okay guys, so here is the completed look number 3. These 3 looks were so super easy for me to create. I feel like they went pretty fast. Same everything with the exception of the lower waterline. I went in with this NYX Epic Wear eyeliner. It's an old one. I don't think they make this collection anymore, but it's in the shade Sophia if you can find it. Overall, very pleased with this palette. Now I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's video, wrap up this entire series, and I'm going to share my final thoughts with you and rank these palettes. All right, guys, so 12 looks later, 4 palettes later, and several different lippies. It is time to give you guys my final thoughts on this new Oden'S Alva collection. So let's just start with the palette that I wrapped up with. I think that this is a really pretty color story. I do think it fits in with a spring vibe. You're getting fun pops of pink, a little pop of purple, like the dark brown in here, and there's just some whimsical shades, and I think it's perfect if you wanted to create a spring look, but please don't limit these palettes to just the season that they're representing. Use them year round, especially if you're going to buy the entire collection. You got to get your wear time out of it. All of the palettes have the same great formula. I didn't notice any creasing. I would recommend using a shimmer primer. My favorite is the one from Gourmand Girls. And there is a little bit of fallout if you don't use a shimmer primer. I got just a little bit in here, but it's nothing terrible, nothing that a little spoolie cannot help you fix. So overall, all these palettes, overall, I think Oden'S did a phenomenal job with this collection. Now, we are in different times, different times where a collection like this, I think ordinarily would be welcomed with open arms, but I don't know if that's the same situation for everybody right now. I know financially things are very different than where we were at a couple years ago, 4 years ago. There's a lot of things right now that don't make sense, and it's going to have to be up to you, the consumer, whether you feel a collection of this size was needed. My first impression, my first instinct when I opened it up was like, oh my god, it's an Oden'S collection, one of my favorite indie brands, but also how large the collection was. And I don't know, I know they planned these things a year or 2 ahead of time, so nobody knew what kind of situation we were going to be in right now. And I don't know, and I hope brands take this into consideration. Not everybody is going to be responsive to this big of a collection. If you collect these palettes, then yes, this is going to be for you. But maybe you are a collector of Oden'S and you're just looking at it, wishing you could get it. These are not going to be limited edition. To my knowledge, they will be sticking around. So don't worry if you can't get it right now. There'll probably be opportunities down the road. But I know we have bigger issues. We have a lot of other things going on to worry about. And unfortunately, makeup might not be one of them. So I had fun with it. I received all these in PR, so thank you so much, Oden'S. If I hadn't received all of these in PR, and if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I would probably just pick 1 or 2 palettes and maybe a lippy and call it a day. I don't know that I would have pushed the button on the entire collection, but if you are able to, more power to you. Go for it, but it's totally understandable if you're going to have to sit this one out for a while. You know, things are just a little up in the air. They're a little crazy right now, and I want you guys to make good buying decisions, and I don't want to pressure you into buying anything. They are beautiful palettes. They perform well. I love them. I'm happy I have them to add to my stash, and I'm going to rank them for you right now. So coming in at number 4 is the Spring palette. This is the one that I just worked with, what I have on my eyeballs today. I like it. I like a good pink shadow. I like that there's the brown in there, but it's not a color story I reach for every day. The packaging is beautiful, same on all of them, but I'm putting this one in number 4. Coming in at number 3 is going to be the Winter palette. I think this is a really pretty purple color story, purple and blue color story, cool tone color story. For those of you who love that, then Winter is definitely going to be the palette for you. Coming in second is the Summer palette, and I love a good blue and brown and reddy, orangey tone palette. This palette has the perfect little pops of color to accentuate the blue that's in there, and I love it. I think they really did this one right. And then last but definitely not least, my favorite is the Autumn palette, and you guys know it's because it's green. It has green and a little bit of pink in it, and this is a color story that is so wearable for me. These are shades that I gravitate towards on a regular basis, and I just had more fun playing with this one out of all of them. They're all great, but I wanted to rank them. Autumn takes the #1 spot. Don't forget that this entire collection drops on July 1st at 7 a.m. CST. My affiliate code Steff will save you 10% off of your order. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Sound off in the comments down below. Would you have ranked these palettes the way I did? What are you going to pick up? Let me know if you're going to pass. Let's get the conversation started. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night, wherever it is y'all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water, and I'll see y'all very soon. Bye.